to the wind so you can hear me call. I'm calling, baby, calling you. I keep on calling, I got to get a feeling through. I saw you last night, you look so fine. Oh, the sight hit my head like wine. I'm calling, baby, calling you. I keep on calling, calling like the wild things do. What you think I saw? Sitting in a tree, sweetest little bluebird you ever did see. I'm calling, baby, calling you. And when I call, it will even make a bluebird blue. Well, I'm calling to you, baby, like a bird in flight. Come on with me, 'cause the wind's just right. I'm calling, baby, calling you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 4th annual Double H Boots Cowboy Christmas.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Hey, thank you all for being here tonight. On behalf of Governor Martinez, you know, the last couple of years, Governor Martinez and really Chuck have come out. Chuck is a supporter of this program. He's got blisters on his hands from digging post holes out at the bunkhouse. You know, that level of support and that personal interest is really an indicator of where the veterans programs, the kind of support we have here within the state of New Mexico. When I think about and I talk about what we're doing for our veterans, what we're doing for our veterans' families, it's really not what we're doing, it's what you are doing. Programs like this were built out of passion and compassion for veterans and families. When somebody says, you know, we can do better for our veterans than just giving them a purple pill. We can do better for our veterans' families than just saying, you know, we may know a counselor over there. It takes groups like Horses for Heroes, and I could name dozens of groups around this state where our citizens have stood up and said, you know, we're not going to let bad things happen to our veterans overseas and then not take care of them back home. And what we need to make sure happens is that this high level of support continues. So thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for supporting the veteran community, not just here, but out on the streets, out where those veterans are living next door to you. When we see a homeless veteran that we know is homeless and we can get them into a program like the Veterans Integration Center or Mesilla Valley of Hope down in Las Cruces, when you can help take that veteran and get them a meal and get them plugged into the right program, that's a successful program. Horses for Heroes, it's taking veterans that didn't think they had the capacity to move on, shows them that yes, they can.
Yeah, so I arrived here and I had a hard time finding this place, which dispels one of those things you know about Indians, and they never get lost. Well, I did. And because I was thrown from a horse when I was 9, that dispels another myth about Indians that we can ride. I used to wear glasses, and so that's another one. And so I stand before you, not really sure that I'm native, but yes, I am from Santo Domingo. I have the braids to prove it.
We got a call from the American Gold Star mothers there, mothers who have lost a child in combat. And we were honored that they selected us as their charity 3 years ago. Last year, or several years ago, we had them out at the ranch, and they came out and they rode with our guys, rode alongside our guys, and they loved what we were doing. And we even got Pat Merville up to ride with us a little bit. And with Christmas coming on, we wanted to give them a special present. I had a dream when we were building the bunkhouse about the west wall that looks out over the Cerrillos Hills and Steve's place over there on that side. And I kept thinking about guys in combat, battle buddies, and I kept thinking, what could we do to honor not only our fallen warriors from New Mexico, but the families that supported them and still remain behind and carry on their tradition and stand by us to honor them. We're going to unveil to you now what we've been working on. This will be proudly installed on the west wall of our warrior bunkhouse. Prayer, full flag, full flag. Colonel Hale, would you escort Miss Pat Merville up to receive the dog tag from her son, Specialist Christopher Merville, United States Army, 1976 to 2004, Iraq. Could I get Colonel Hale to escort Becky and Brad Christmas up to receive the dog tag from their son, Captain Todd Christmas, United States Army, 1978 to 2004, OIF, Global War on Terrorism casualty. Colonel Hale, could I get you to escort Charles and Carol Harris up to the wall, please, to receive the dog tag from their son, Last Corporal Shane Harris, United States Marine Corps, 1983 to 2006, Iraq. Colonel Hale, could I get you to escort Don and Joanne Zembiak to the wall to receive the dog tag from their son, Major Douglas Zembiak, United States Marine, 1973 to 2007, Iraq. Colonel Hale, could I get you to escort Mary Taluzzi to the wall, please, to receive the dog tag from her son, Staff Sergeant Daniel Taluzzi, United States Army, 1985 to 2009. Mr. and Mrs. Bowes, would you please come up and receive the dog tag from your son? Timothy L. Bowles, Staff Sergeant, United States Air Force, 1985 to 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Christmas gift to the American Gold Star mothers. Would you please rise and please give them a round of applause.